Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a very old tag, which is at least a month old, and that is my power color tag. As you can tell from the array of brown, tan brown, caramel, gold, Hermes gold, camel, these are what I would call my power color, except for the fact that they are extremely neutral. So I started thinking harder about this question because this is where I feel most comfortable. These colors make me feel soft, cozy, confident, hugged. It's like a warm, cozy hug. I just love this yummy, luscious caramel neutral color. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person. So these 5 bags that you see here are kind of like my creme de la creme. But I was just thinking, does this count as a power color? Because colors that are neutral, I wouldn't say are my power color. I've been actually watching some other videos on stylists that they refer to color palettes in general with seasons and everything. I think they have tons of analysis videos on whether you're winter, autumn, summer, whatever. So I'm not going to go into that because I'm not an expert, but I have watched enough of that to know that these wonderful warm neutral colors are actually not my power color. A power color is something that makes you feel vibrant, it makes you stand out. On days where you want more pizzazz, you would actually wear that power color even as a pop or as an accent. So I seldom use these bags as accents. I use these bags as my go-to comfort bags, and I do feel confident in them, don't get me wrong, but I actually wouldn't consider these wonderful colors. These are my favorite colors in the bag. I wouldn't consider them my power color. So, ta-da! So, you see, I am actually wearing something that is in my power color. Here I am. This is my blue bag collection, and before you come after me for blue bags being a neutral color, blue bags are actually not a neutral color for me, especially if it is a bright blue like my Blue Paradise Birkin over here, or my little fish bag over there, or if it's a Tiffany blue like or a sky blue. I would consider bright and saturated blues. So for some reason or other, I do think that this year has been the year of blue bags for me, and I've collected these blue bags, these 4 that you see, only in the past year, and I'm starting to quickly realize that blue is my power color because I feel extremely happy, I feel elevated, I feel powerful, I feel a burst of energy when I put on any of these blue colors. And what's this? Yes, I am including this little unboxing here in my power color video. I was extremely excited to be able to get my hands on this bag here. It is in my power color, and I will unbox this at the end of this video, so stay tuned for the unboxing. So I'm just gonna start with my power color, and it's actually sky blue. I would think that sky blue is a range from anywhere from cerulean blue, like I would call this a cerulean blue, and I would also consider this a sky blue color, or what I'm wearing would be a bit more of a pastel blue color. There are many shades of sky blue, so sky blue in general is my power color. I like to start off with this wonderful mini Loewe puzzle bag. It is from the House Moving Castle collaboration with Loewe earlier this year, and I use this bag a lot. It's in the satin calfskin, and it hasn't actually gotten the best reputation, but so far, I mean, it does show some wrinkling at the zip area, and I think that there's some wrinkling here was there in the beginning. It just got a little bit more pronounced as I use this more, but in general it hasn't been dinged up much at all, nothing too glaring. And even for the wrinkling on the calfskin, I'm very okay with very slight wrinkling. It's barely perceptible, I would say. And in general, I think this is an extremely nice pop of color. I've actually been wearing this bag as a pop of color in my everyday errands, mom life, you know, on the go kind of bag, and I am so glad that I have this in my collections. I am going to just randomly grab the next bag that I want to talk about in my power color. Is this fish bag from the Coach Fall Runway collection. It is from the Shine collection because it is shiny. It has patent, it's made of patent leather, and inside the patent leather there is this like metallic car paint finish to it. It does have this shimmer in the paint of, in the paint coating of the leather. Even this textured bits between the Coach monogram reminds me of those microfiber finishes on car interiors. So this definitely gives me very Y2K vibes. It's very cute. It's a very random fish bag and I love it. It's also a very nice pop of color. It's extremely refreshing. I'm just going to share this because this popped into my head just now. And I don't put too much weight in it, but it's a very interesting anecdote. I myself don't believe in in visiting fortune tellers. But in my culture, there is a practice of visiting a fortune teller, especially for big life events like getting married. So when I got engaged, my mom insisted that my husband and I visit a Chinese fortune teller. He actually looked at me and he said that my elements have a lot of fire in me, so he highly recommended that I wear a lot of white and blue. Now, I had already been a fan of white. Like, white is my favorite color on top of, like tan, caramel. I like white and caramel. I really like that. Not like blue. I like sky blue, but it wasn't in my primary repertoire. And for some reason, even though I told myself, my husband and I, we tend to stay away from superstitions in general. And in general, my logical brain told me that this is just some fortune teller telling me what to wear. And for some reason or other, that whole wearing white and blue, the colors of water, to balance out the fire in me. So I used to wear more red back then and a lot less blue. And I've noticed that over the years, somehow, for some reason, I've kind of like built up a very blue wardrobe. And I do wear red very much less right now. Still love the color red. Don't get me wrong, I love red. I just feel like words from these kind of prophecies or whatever you call, they have a weird way of making themselves back into your brain at the weirdest times. So this year has been a pretty challenging year for me. I don't want to put too much weight in the color blue, but I am extremely drawn to blue. I feel very at ease with it. I feel very empowered or refreshed by the color blue. It does say something that in the past I would never have considered having a whole blue bag collection. And here I am. Within the span of a year, I've built up my very own blue bag collection. So this Blue Paradise bag, and I don't know if you can tell, but the color is just amazing. And this bag I've been predominantly using as my accent color. I can be wearing a very neutral outfit, and this would be the pièce de résistance of the outfit. And I would say that this bag is a great neutral as well. It goes very well with any denim clothes. It's very, very incredibly, insanely easy to match. And I've actually been using this bag the most this year. I think Blue Paradise is a very beautiful color. It's a chameleon of the color. It can appear more intense. It can also appear more powdery blue in some other lighting conditions. And it can appear like a true sky blue in other occasions. So I really love my blue Birkin. Lastly, I have discovered a different shade of blue, which is also my power color. And it is none other than the Tiffany blue. And I've always loved the Tiffany blue color, but I've never actually been able to wear this color until this year. It just makes me smile. It's a very girly, happy color. I love it with the Tiffany silver. I wear this with pink. I wear it with yellow. I wear it with a lot of light denim. I have been obsessing about adding a blue atoll bag to my collection. So anyway, without further ado, I am just going to get on with the unboxing section of this video. So I do think that at some point I forgot to mention who tagged me in this power color video. The tag was started by Dayle from Dayle's Addiction, and I'll be linking her power color video in the description box down below. I'm just such a doofus at checking the mentions button because I always look at the notifications and I always forget about the mentions. And actually, I really want to thank Corrine from Mary Lux, and I will link her channel and her video also in the description down below. Corrine, thank you so much for tagging me, and I do hope you guys will also check out her power color. Okay, so here we are. It is a pre-loved piece, so new to me, but I couldn't resist. I have been trying to be good and just use one new bag a month. So I have cheated on that rule, and I've taken this out like a very few times, just a very few couple of times. I don't know if this bag is misleading or it gives you a clue, But let's just unbox it and then you can tell. So I missed out on this collection and I've been hunting for this bag for a very, very long time. I think I would have been hunting for this bag for more than a year. I would say almost 2 years now. And it is none other than... Da, 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 da. Okay, well, it's getting stuck. I don't know if the color is showing right. It looks a bit darker on my screen, but it is a Loewe Studio Ghibli collection, but it is not from the Cow's Moving Castle collaboration. It is from the Loewe Spirited Away collection last year, with the second collaboration with Studio Ghibli, and I missed out on that collection. I wasn't aware that it was happening, and when I did find out, it was way too late to get any piece on it. This year I've been looking for various, House Moving Castle bags because I just got bitten by this crazy, furious obsession, and it is none other than the mini flamenco clutch. And it is so cute. It has the Susuwatari, which is the suit sprites. They appear in Totoro as well, but these ones appear in Kamaji with, the huge spider guy that runs the bathhouse and feeds the coal, drives the coal engines to heat up the water in the bathhouse. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are interested in the Spirited Away collection, movie itself, but these are the suit sprites, and these are the little candies that I think Chihiro feeds them. I'm just gonna take out the stuffing. So it comes with, like any mini flamenco clutch, it comes with this detachable strap. I like that you can use it plain or on the side, which is so insanely cute. I love that the leather marquetry here is as amazing as ever. So it has these pieces of leather, and you can tell that the black pieces of leather are more grained than the smoother calf skin. So this feels like Napa. I think it is Napa. It's kind of similar to my other flamenco tote. And also these metallic leather pieces for the candy stars. They are also a more grained leather, and they are also embedded as part of into the bag as part of the leather marquetry. And then they have this embroidery stitches. This one is in velvet or suede, and the eyes too are of a different leather. The black little dots of the eyes are even like a different piece of leather. So every single bit of leather that you see here is articulated differently from the rest of the light blue bag. It's easy to match, and I've noticed that the interior is a bit different from my tote, my flamenco tote. It does come with this discreet magnetic closure button just for safety. It does have the D-rings inside for the attachment of these shoulder straps, very thin shoulder straps, and the inside is a suede lining, so it's different from the tote in that it's not a cotton lining, and it is so pretty. It does have the little patch, the special patch with the Loewe Ghibli embossing on it. So the condition that I got it in is pretty good. I wouldn't say that it is like brand new. I don't know if you can see that it does have a little dent here. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I was just so happy that there was even this piece available. The quality of it, I mean, the condition of it, I feel, is pretty good. But then again, Loewe flamenco bags tend to have very good quality. It's very soft and buttery. All right, guys, so just very quickly here, I want to add in my Tiffany box. I just remembered that I have a Tiffany box, and here it is against, I think it's most similar, it's almost an exact match for the Fendi Baguette, and you can tell this color against the other bags. So this 5 bags here concludes my power color video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know if you would agree with me that camel color isn't really a power color. I think that's actually a point to be debated. I don't know if you would agree with me that blue, and especially these pops of blue, I would call a power color. I don't know if you agree with that either, but I would be very interested to hear your comments, and also do share with me what your power colors are. I'm extremely excited to see what those are as well. I find it very hard to classify myself as a summer, winter, autumn. It's you know, we all have sort of the same skin tone, and I hate to be general here, and dark hair and dark eyes. So I would be very interested if you guys have any idea how to go about kind of color analysis for East Asians or Asian people in general. And yeah, please share with me your thoughts on that as well. And if you like this video, do give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.